Hello there, welcome to ABFX webinar. So I welcome you all to learn this Forex, the awesome market which we have running 24-hour. And we are the tiny participant of this market without knowing anything about the market. So if you are a very beginner, you're gonna enjoy this webinar a lot because there are gonna be many things which gonna be talked about Forex and how this market works. So Forex is an ultimate career as well. If you are really want to start your career and you are really focused on the market, it is a great opportunity and a long-term career to have in your life. So I welcome you all to continue this webinar, and you have always opportunity to ask your doubt at the end of this webinar if you have anything. So let's talk about the Forex and what is the Forex exchange? What is this foreign exchange? So Forex is all about money which everyone want to earn, the money which run the economy. So Forex is run by the exchange of the money between the different countries. So why the countries exchange currencies? The simple answer gonna be the currency makes possible buying or selling goods and services to different countries. And why the different countries need to sell or buy goods or raw materials? The answer is simple. Every country don't produce everything. They are interdependent to each other. Like a country like US or China are much dependent to pull oil from a countries like who produce more oil, especially for China, because US also produce oil. So like that, we all countries are interdependent to each other for not just goods, they also responsible for the services as well. So foreign exchange work because of the exchange or buying and selling of the goods and services with the different countries. Forex is also called a decentralized market because no country has a complete control over the market. No one has the ability to control other country currency. That's why it is called a decentralized online market, which is completely online without having any spot. And the best thing about the Forex is there are no any spot where it is running actually, no building controlling this Forex market. It is all where we're running in an online digital market, which is called ECN network, which gonna be talking further. So before beginning, now let's talk why should we learn about Forex. So if we see a age of people, there could be three kind of age: a very teenage, adult age, or very aged person. But what is the common in all the ages we can see is the requirement of money, some extra money they all require. So if there is any way to make money and without any physically work, just mentally stable profit incomes, if we can generate, so very congratulations, you are here in the Forex market where it is actually possible to make money with the help of your brain and little bit knowledge about this. Now if we see this financial market, there are so many myths. The first myth, which is financial market is risky because it is very much noisy. There are lots of trades, volatilities which happens and which can blow your account. This is somewhat right, but if we see the proper disciplined trader who really making a money over here, so you can find that the possibility is here to make money with a good discipline, adapting in yourself without making too much greedy to make money. If we adopt a good discipline to make trade, so it is possible to make a regular source of income through this market. Now let me clear you with a simple example. If you are driving a car and if you follow the proper driving rules, taking a seat belt, following the traffic rules and going with the traffic, so what is the percentage that you're gonna be hit with an accident? It's very rare, right? Even if happened, then you will be safe because you have followed all the disciplines which is required for driving. Like that, Forex is also having lots of discipline which need to be understand before starting this career. A disciplined trader goes long and they actually learn and trade and earn the money here in the Forex market. Now I'm gonna talk about the second myth of this Forex market is how much. So if we are a beginner and if I ask you one simple question, how much you wanna make money with the Forex market or any financial market? So your answer gonna be at very beginning stage, I want to make very much money. I want to double my account. I want to triple my account. And this myth become a big mistakes for the career of the Forex. Because if we see what profession you are right now and how much years you had given to that professions, so we'll be talking from your beginning high schools, initial school, and then all the way for your graduation or high school. And finally, you become able to earn money and become employed or self-employed. Then how much you had spent your life, how much years you had spent in this all thing. So the answer gonna be minimum 18 to 20 or 22, probably more than that, the profession which you are right now. But when we are come to the financial market, we want to become very soon rich. We want to become a very good trader. But without understanding a simple fact about this financial market, it is also a career. The more we pay attention, the more we learn, the more we earn through this market. And this is a fact about the Forex or any kind of financial market. One has said investment in cash can anytime crash, but investment in brain will give you the maximum gain. So if you are ready to spend your time, a minimum 1 hour, 2 hours, some every day or week, couple of weeks, to learn through these webinars, joining with this webinar and try to learn this market, you will be having a sky limit profit you can earn. There is a potential to make with this market and people are making actually. So you have to understand the only way to earn in this market is by learning. So take a pen and paper, start learning about the Forex market, and I welcome you all to learn this market. I will be pleased to help you to learn this market very well. So let's start. What is Forex and what is the history of this Forex market, how it's all started? So Forex was started in late 1970s when online transaction was possible with the countries, and for this, of course, imports and export. So this market started making shape, and if we talk about the liquidity or size of this Forex market, so we can find out the liquidity or size of this Forex market is very huge. And this is 13.05 trillions of money, average turnover happening over here every day. This much money is getting transactions over here in this Forex market. It is the highest financial market. It is the largest financial market in the world. And the only reason why it is highly liquidity market, because the country itself is importing and exporting with this market, as the economy is running with the currency and currency is running by the import and export. So this market is also running 24 into 5 days in a week. So yes, it's not going to hurt you in your weekends and you can enjoy your weekends properly. So this is the market which can have a good learning and can have a good earning. Now we'll be talking further. So we can see a different picture about this market. And let's talk about the size of this market. If you can see here a pie chart, you can find out the size of the Forex market is 13.05 trillion, whereas the three largest stock market of the world, New York Stock Exchange and Tokyo Stock Exchange and Shanghai Stock Exchange, where the Tokyo and Shanghai is very small compared to the New York Stock Exchange, and where the New York Stock Exchange has 230 billions of turnover every day, whereas this Tokyo has 60 billions of turnover every day. That's all are in USD, and the Shanghai Stock Exchange is 50 billion turnover every day. So this is huge. The turnover is really huge. If we see here in a different picture, you can find out the difference between the stock exchange and the Forex market daily turnover. So this is the reason here, because of this high size, we can make an awesome profit over here with the very minimum margin required, and it can be a potential income source as well if we learn the Forex market in a proper way. Now here are a couple of facts which we're gonna talk about, comparison of the stocks versus Forex market. So if we are a pro trader or we are already trading in a stock market, so there are always benefit in the Forex market because it is 24-hour open market and it is not having any time. So you can choose your on time to trade with the suitable your timing of the day. Also here, if we talk about the commission charges which is gonna be in the stock market compared to the Forex market, there is no hidden charges which will be charged to you. When we talk about the minimum leverage to trade here, so margin money is very much required in the stock market, whereas the very minimal margin money is required in the Forex market to start trading and earning over here. And also if we talk about the stocks market, you must have heard that so many people or stock advisors will be suggesting you to buy some penny stocks because there are lots of manipulation happen in the stocks, whereas the Forex market no one can manipulate it for the long term if it is. So yes, if there is some volatility due to news, it can be happen for some trade change, but long term no one can manipulate this market. And if we talk about the data or news of the market, so Forex market has always easy to get the knowledge or data or news easily available on the website, whereas you can't find out this. If you are trading the stock market, you can find out the relevant news very easily. So these are the comparison of the stock versus Forex market, which as a beginner you should be knowing that. Now let's talk further and deep mine into the Forex and how the structure of the Forex is actually. So if we see the structure of the Forex market, if a client come and sign up in the Forex website, so they have to deposit the money and then choose their website or PC or mobile version trading platforms. Then they execute the orders which are actually which were redirected to the LPs. LPs are nothing but international banks which are actually running this market. As I told you, this is a decentralized market, so no one is controlling actually this market. The only one is running this market is LPs, international banks, who are having the different countries' currency to exchange, and they are helping the countries to exchange the currency, and that's why it is called as the liquidity provider, LPs. But the liquidity provider also trade in each other, and which is happen in the ECN network, or also called as the inter-exchange market. This is completely online market where this online transaction happens between the LPs. So there we are actually trading. As individual client is trading, individual trader is trading over the ECN market where actual trading is happening. So now you can understand that this is a decentralized market and it's all happening on the online market where you are linked with a broker required to link you with the international exchange market, which is called as ECN. But there are lots of ECN market as well. So there are different ECNs, and because this is a 24-hour open market, so different ECNs are available in different countries where actually the this market runs, and the LPs are linked with that ECNs, and this all market is running 24 hours. Now we understand finally how the structure of this market. Let's talk more about if we want to start buying and selling in this market, what we have to do. So let's go further and understand what is the lot size here. So if you want to buy or sell, you have three lot size available to actually buy or sell. The first is micro lot, where the quantity gonna be 1,000 unit of currency. When we see the second lot, which is called as a mini lot, which will be having 10,000 unit of currency or 10k. When we see a standard lot, they're gonna be 100,000 unit of currency, which is 100k unit of any individual currency. It can be anything, USD, AUD, JPY, or any minor currency. So this only three lot sizes available to trade in the Forex market. Now a question you are gonna ask yourself, if we're gonna buy 1,000 unit of currency, like let's talk a very expensive currency, Euro, GBP, or USDs. So these are highly expensive currency. How are we gonna buy or sell this currency with our money, little bit of money? So this is a beautiful truth of the Forex market, that it has a highest leverage, which allow us to trade with a high lot sizes like 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000. So if you find out the definition of leverage, so you can find out over the internet, and there will be a different definition of the leverage, but practically the definition of the leverage gonna be ability to control a large amount of money without having a complete money and borrowing the rest with your little bit money, your money. So this is the practical meaning of the leverage, where you use your own little money and borrow the rest money from the LPs, brokers, and you start trading. So this is the beautiful truth of the Forex market. Here you get a 1:1,000 leverage. So how much we can now make money with the help of this leverage? So we're gonna talk about later, but how actually the leverage works, we have to see here. Now let's talk USD and CAD here in our example. So this is not actually a market rate. Market rate can be anything. We're gonna take this rate for understanding here. So $1 equals to 1.3400 Canadian dollar. So how the leverage actually works. So if we're gonna buy a standard lot over here, 10,000 unit, so we have to simply multiply with the rate which is available in the market and divide with the leverage which we has choose, and the maximum is, we can see here, 1,000. So with the help of this leverage, if we're gonna place a standard lot, we only need $134, and we can trade 100,000 of currency. We can buy or sell, or we can trade a mini with the 13.4 margin required, and we can have a 10,000 unit of currency, or we can have a micro lot which is 1,000 unit of any currency, which requires only $1.34. So this is the beauty of the Forex market. But what we can make the profit with help of this lot sizes, now we're gonna talk about that, because this is all important in the Forex market, how much we make the profit. So to understand how the profit works, we're gonna talk about the pips, and there is a simple mathematics which included to calculate the pips, but don't worry, it is not a hard mathematics to understand. It's very simple. So pips, what is the full form of pips? It's gonna be percentage in point, which is actually a mathematical expression to understand the price changes happening between the two label currency. So if we talk about USD CAD, so if there is changes happen in the CAD price, how much changes happen gonna in the USD price? This is the relation which we understand with the pip calculation. So here we will be talking about the pips. Before we talk about the pips, we have to understand here the currency will be labeled till the fifth decimal places, which is called as the point. When changes happen in the fifth decimal places, which is considered as 1 point changes. Now some currency is labeled till the 5th decimal places, but some very cheap currency will be only labeled till the 3 decimal places like GPY or any minor currency. So this will be labeled till 3 decimal places. So last decimal places, if their 1 point change comes, this will be called as 1 point changes. Simply, if expensive currency, if we are looking, so 1 point change in the expensive currency in the 5th decimal place, which will be called as a 1 point change. So now understand 10 points equals to 1 pip. So 10 points gonna be 1 pip here. So this is the 1 pip change happened. Now 1 pip change can give you how much profit. We have to understand with this relation. So you have to find out how many pips you're gonna be first finding out the profit. So if you want to find just 1 pip changes, you have to here write the 1 pip here. And then you have to divide it by your entry price. Entry price will be labeled here. And then you have to multiply it with your lot sizes. If you had placed a standard lot, so with the 1 pip change, you will be making $7.47 profit. With 1 minute change, you're gonna make 0.747 change. Or with the help of 1 micro lot, you're gonna make a 0.0746 profit. So this is just 1 pip change. But what if we have 200 pip changes? So just have to multiply it here, and you can find out how much pips we had make changes and how much we had make profit, just multiplying with the pips here. So 7.47 into 200 is a serious profit we had generated in the market. So this is the power of Forex market. And this is the beauty of the Forex market. With the help of little bit money of yours, you can borrow the rest and you can make a good profit. So as you had find out, there are lots of profit possible. So if we see the market, there are 8 major currencies which are highly popular inside the market, which is USD, CAD, Euro, GBP, CHF, AUD, NZD and GPY. These all are equally popular currency in the Forex market. If we start making pairs with the help of this 8 major currency, we find 28 unique pairs to trade. Is it not huge? 8 major currency created 28 unique pairs to trade. Here is the catch. If we find out which currency is getting weaker and which currency is getting stronger, then we can make a pair and start trading with that. So we have 28 pairs, 28 different instruments to trade in the Forex market. Apart from that, also we have minor currencies like NOK, SEK, GRY, JADAR, PLN, SGD and Mexican currency as well. So if we start making the pairs with the major and minor, we have more than 100 plus instrument. Also we have indexes like US 100, UK, US 500, US 30, UK 100, and also commodities like oil, UK oil, gold. Also we offer cryptocurrency like Bitcoins, Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum, and many more. So we can see ABFX provide you more than 100 plus instrument to start trading and learn the Forex market. So this is a great opportunity to start your Forex career over here with ABFX. Now let's talk how to start trading. So if you are very beginner and you want to start, so you can start. You have to go to the website, you have to sign up, then you have to start with the KYC, that the document ID proof and your address proof required, and then you have to deposit. There are multiple methods to deposit. Then you have to choose the platforms. We have desktop, we have Android platforms, we have website platform available. You have to log into that platform and then start trading. Is it not simple to start trading with the Forex? Yes, it is. Now, if we have start our trading, now let's understand the trading software, which gonna be a very important to understand this market. So if we are trading in a Forex market, will be getting MT5, which is a highly popular software to trade in the Forex market. So you have to understand properly what is the MT5 software and how it actually works. So this is our MT5 software, which we're gonna talk right now here. And it is a simple software which is available to trade and which has a different part to understand. So if you see here a little bit part here, this is called as the market watch. I have to change the color here to understand. So it is a market watch here where all the currency will be available. If we see here this little bit panel, it is called as a navigator panel, where actually the navigator IDs and password will be available. This is the chart window where all the charts is open and we can analyze the charts. These are the control panel where the time frames and the other important tools will be available to trade. And this is the trade bar where actually we see the history and all about our trades. So this is a very simple software where we actually understand how the market works and how we earn money over here with this. So this is a very simple software to start trading, and MT5 is really helpful software. It is getting used by years and years. Now we'll be finding out the software in a real time. So if we see here a simple software setup. So this is a simple software setup. If we press Ctrl+M, so we get the market watch where all the currency and the commodities and the stocks you will be finding out. If you want to add a new stocks, you just have to click here and then you can find out all the stocks here. When we press a Ctrl+N, so we will be getting our indicator panel over here. And we can see here the control panel where the time frames are available to check and analyze the market. So as it is an introduction to the Forex market and MT5, so we're not going to be talking more about the technical analysis, and we will be making a very good webinars to make you a pro level analyst to understand this market and to make you a good strategy to trace this market properly. And we will be making a more webinar, and we will be having a 4 webinar setup for every week, where will be the pros to beginners. All the types of traders will be covered in this kind of webinars. Now this webinar will be free, and if you want to participate, just go to the landing page of the webinar in our blog website and register for the upcoming webinar and keep yourself a good learning of this market. Now let's go further with this market, and now let's talk further about the Forex market and understand if you are in a profession of trading, different career, and you don't have enough time to sit with your PC for long term, so you can use your mobile app actually to start watching or analyzing the trade or whatever the trading you are having. You can use this mobile app to understand the market. Also, you can buy or sell instrument here by your mobile itself. So I will going to explain how this mobile app will be working. So there will be a main chart over here. Now we will be getting here the trading button, the buying and selling button, order button will be available here, a little bit plus sign you can see over here. Then you will be having a slide panel where you will be getting all your login details and account ID and settings and views. Then you will be having here the control panel where you will be finding all your history and open trades over there, which currently running or which has been closed. So this is a pretty well software to find out or to understand or keep an eye on your trades 24 hours. So you can see trading is actually simple. if we learn or we make a proper learning as a habit and we become a disciplined trader, we can make a good profit here in the regular basis. So we have now understand how the software works. Now we are going to make upcoming webinar to make you proper analyzing, to make your analyzing skill more proper and enhanced to understand this market. And we'll be sharing a lots of strategies to enter or exit on the right time to make a good profit with this market. Now let's begin some analyzation part of this market. So how actually the market works. So we're gonna be making a summarization of what gonna we talk in our next webinar, which will be for the technical analysis. Before going, we're gonna make you a clear understanding that the market is run by three types of analysis, which is fundamental analysis. The second one is sentimental or a news analysis, and the most important is the technical analysis. So what is the fundamental analysis? This is the news which a country are having. This is economical data which countries are having, and country place their economical performance on the website to analyze whether the economy is growing or whether the economy is getting down. So like US and China or other countries, they publish their data to get more investments in their countries. Obviously, when the country is growing, people will be going to start a business and grow their self. So they get FDIs, foreign direct investments to the countries. So all this data will be placed on the economic calendars, which will be a tool to understand the fundamentals, which we're gonna talk on the upcoming webinars. Then there are also a sentimental analysis, which is a standard part of the fundamental, and this is also called as the news analysis. So if there is something gonna be out in the future which the market is talking a lot, so you have to understand the market has a majority class or minorities. So market always run with the majorities. Majority of the people are buying or selling. The market is gonna follow the rule of the majority. Whatever the majority is doing, the market gonna do the same. So this we understand with the help of the sentimental analysis. And the most important is the technical analysis, which we actually understand to find out the market. So technical is a very important to understand, and actually whatever that we are make entries and exit, we make the analysis on the technical chart, which is a very important tool to understand the market. So you can see here the market if we look a market as a stool, these three are the important legs of this stool, which has technical, fundamental, and sentimental. So all these three tools are really important for the market. And if we forgot to analyze and if we miss any one of this leg, so we are not a good analysis entry. We're not going to make a good analysis entry. So our webinar are compressed with all type of the important topics which could be good to understand and in an easy way to understand this Forex market. So our upcoming webinars are especially designed for the beginners to understand and get a proper set of MT5 to understand this market. So stay tuned with us. Now, we're going to talk about what is a role of a broker. So if you are going to understand the Forex market, you always have to understand who are a Forex broker, what is role of a Forex broker in the running this Forex market. So Forex broker are a medium between a trader and a market where actually the trading is happening. That is ECN network or inter-exchange market where the international banks are trading each other. So this is the link between the individual trader to the international market. So without a Forex broker, we are not make this trading possible. So this is a big role of a Forex broker. You have to understand they are not market they are not itself the market. They are a link between the market and a trader. So this is a huge difference. If we talk about the Forex, if we talk about the Forex broker, so Forex broker are a link between the individual trader and the Forex market. ABFX, yes, ABFX is a international Forex broker, and we are offer a lot of advantage to start trading with us. So as a beginner or as a pro, we are offer a easy service to make this trading possible for you, and we provide 100+ instrument to trade with the lowest spread possible. We make swap free accounts. Yes, all our accounts are swap free. We're going to talk later what is actually swap, and it is very important. If you are a beginner, you will be very difficult if you choose a broker which charges swap. So swap is dangerous for the beginners. So yes, we will be finding out what is swap later on. So we also provide a demo accounts to enhance your trading skills, and also if you want to work as a freelancer with us, we have our affiliation program as well. Now we have all types of account setup, from the very beginners to pro level traders. Yes, our accounts are different kinds which we help to make your choose possible, where you are starting as a very serious trader or just want to try the market. You can go ahead with this micro account. If you really want to trade, then go ahead with the standard account or zero spread account. Or you also are, if very pro level trader, you can choose the ECN or pro level trading accounts. Our webinars and teams are especially dedicated to train you about the Forex market, but we have another team working back end to make your services very simple to deposit, to withdraw. Also, we have a 24-hour customer support to make you understanding about your process for the deposit, withdrawal, understanding about the website. Also, we help with the free signals we provide for the to help your trading possible. So there are a customer dedicated service provided by ABFX, and we are happy, our team is happy to welcome you to start your journey with the Forex market. So Forex and is a trust, and we have been trusted by different countries, people. ABFX is a trust of different people. We welcome you all in the journey to Forex. We welcome you all to start your career in Forex. Thank you very much for this webinar.